exclusive on wapTV.
Arise, compatriots, Nigerians call obey to serve our fatherland with strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity and uphold and honor and glory. So help me God. Over the last 15 years, when we started the journey of the Institute of Counselling in Nigeria, the idea was to have an institute where we can train counselors and therapists. At the same time, have a platform where the people that are being trained from the institute, the counselors and the therapists as well, after being trained, they could also begin to help people in the society. So we were meant to have the institute alongside a platform. And it's not been easy to achieve that. Even though the institute has been going on well, we couldn't achieve the other side of it, which is the platform. And that is why I'm starting by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today possible. So the most important part of unveiling your wellness clinic is to make sure that everybody is aware. And that is why this is a huge step for us, making sure we have a massive press conference. And that is why we have invited you. So we really want to say thank you to the ladies and gentlemen of the press. Thank you for making yourself available today. And so sorry for starting a little bit late. We really appreciate you. Thank you. So I'm going to be starting my speech. It's a short one. We are making history. www.yourwellnessclinic.org. He walked into my office not knowing what to expect. A popular and well-respected personality in the society. And of course, a very rich man too. We began his session. And about 15 minutes after, he bursted into tears and said, "Madam, where have you been? I have attempted suicide 3 times." So I'm starting with this story, not because he's a rich man, but because sometimes we feel like, you know, people that are well-to-do, they are doing well mentally. Whether you are young, whether you are old, whether you are rich or poor, you need to cater for your mind or cater to your mind. I have seen cases of serious anxiety disorder. I have seen depression that has paralyzed people's whole existence. I have seen 15 years of sexless marriages. In fact, I have seen 30 years of sexless marriages. Messy family, marital separations, overwhelming sexual dysfunction, postpartum depression, OCD, PTSD, addiction of various types, and the list are endless. Nothing is as fulfilling as living one's dream, but not just living one's dream, being able to give hope to the hopeless and be the reason people find new meaning in their lives and can live again. A psychiatrist recently said in an interview that 85% of psychiatric cases in Yaba Psychiatric Hospital are as a result of relationship issues. This should explain to you the level of ignorance around the role of professional counselors and therapists in making sure people move towards optimal functionality rather than mental illnesses in the mental health spectrum. Over the years, the Institute of Counselling in Nigeria though with our little beginnings, started very small. Today, we have graduated over 500 therapists, and we are still counting. Part of our dream is to make therapy accessible to everyone, irrespective of their background, belief system, or status. We have tried to have this platform over the years, but we were unable to due to various bottlenecks. As a matter of fact, this is the 4th time we'll be attempting to have this platform. Like I said earlier, the idea is to train counselors and train therapists, and then have a platform where our trained counselors and therapists can be, and where people can now walk into and access therapy. If you are poor, I mean, if you don't have money, I don't think you can come into my office and access therapy. You need to have money. But at the platform we are creating now is a place where even if you don't have money, you are feeling sad, you are feeling overwhelmed, you are feeling dejected, you can walk in there and talk to someone. We know that people are going through a lot. They need people to talk to. People are lonely, people are confused, people are suicidal. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be poor. You don't have to be popular. You don't have to be whoever you are, Muslim, Christian, atheist. You can walk into the website and get help. And that is what we are unveiling today, all right? Which is a dream that we've been trying to achieve over the years. Today, we have been able to achieve this feat, a platform where all Nigerians, all Africans, and the whole world can walk into to access counseling on their terms. We have always known that professional counseling is the new generational skill for optimal functionality and societal development. And that is why we are playing our part in making sure that people think, feel, and act right. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to yourwellnessclinic.org. Recover, regain, relieve. Thank you.
As we all know, especially in Nigeria, there's due to culture and beliefs, there's a kind of stigmatization attached to counseling, whereby people believe that it's people that perhaps cannot process their emotions adequately that need to see a therapist. The Institute of Counselling in Nigeria is here to say that everybody, to a certain degree, can benefit from counseling at various points and seasons in their lives. It could be personal, it could be in line with your career, it could be transitional, it could be marriage counseling. It's just a way of talking to people and giving them coping mechanisms in whatever situation they might be at a particular point in time. When I became part of the board of the Institute, it was out of passion for humanity and support for a young lady, that is Mrs. Tolu Okoigare, who was trying to make a difference. Over the years, the Institute of Counselling in Nigeria has been the forefront of leading the campaign for mental health awareness in Nigeria and propagating the sensitization of the news for professional counseling and therapy in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. Today I'm here alongside the initiator to make history on behalf of all the board members who are absent as we launch the online therapy arm of the Institute of Counselling in Nigeria. What this means is that all Nigerians can access therapy without stigmatization, irrespective of their beliefs, religion, status, or location. People are no doubt going through a lot in Nigeria and in the world in general, and we are not unaware. That is why every opportunity to improve the quality of life is a welcome idea. If your body is sick, we know to go to the doctors or to the hospital. If you're unsure in your spirit, we always go to our spiritual leaders. But when your mind is troubled, where do you go? Where we go is what we're launching today, the Wellness Clinic, Your Wellness Clinic, www.yourwellnessclinic.org, headed by Mrs. Tolu Okwegari. Thank you.
Many years ago, well, we all go through things, and we got talking, and I realized I actually did not know. You know, I've heard of guidance and counseling when you're in school, you know, but after that we don't get to hear about anything concerning counseling, except you want to go to church to talk to your pastors or something. So I got talking with her, and I realized she had a very big dream, and she was very passionate about it. Until now, she's very passionate about it. In fact, the way I've seen the Institute grow, it shows that we all need to key into this vision. The launching of the website, I believe, will give everyone, near and far, you know, the access to counseling, which we all need. And for me, counseling is not limited to just the adults, you know. From teenage years, we see our teenagers need it. We're hearing so much about drug abuse, hearing so much about things that are going on, and having the Institute come up with, you know, various clinics and various programs to help the public. I applaud it, and I applaud the Institute. Thank you.
I appreciate everyone that is here to celebrate and to start a new thing that has not happened in this part of the world before. And I want to tell you, as we begin to grow, and you grow with us, the life we are living in Nigeria today is terrible, and we need counseling to also help to bring out of so many things we are facing today. And I know with time, as time goes by, we are going to move to where we want to be, and at the end, all of us will come together and say thank you to the Institute of Counselling that gave birth to this wellness clinic. Thank you so much.
Changing lives and building dreams. And I can say the Institute of Counselling has been changing lives. Okay, changing one life at a time, and have been building dreams. You see people confused, they don't know where to start from, they don't know what to do, but they come here and receive direction. You can see many of our counselors where they were before and where they are now. They are so grateful. Have secrets they cannot share and are disturbing them, because when you say mental health, somebody will say, you don't dey kolo where you want to seek therapy. But the awareness, the sensitization is going out and it's spreading, and the common man, it's so joyful. I'm so joyful, and we are very happy that even the common man can access therapy, can access, a pool of counselors. It's amazing because it unfolded before me. It's like a dream come true. I'm happy for Doctor, and I'm happy for the Institute. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen of the press, we have faith in you that you will spread this gospel far and wide for everybody to be aware, create the awareness for this, because this is what everybody needs. I know the word affordable has been reiterated several times today for the common man and all, but this website and this initiative and clinic, excuse me, is actually for everybody, the rich, the poor. I think majorly for the reserved people who don't want to have a one-on-one session, who don't want to be seen. I am of the impression and belief that the wellness clinic, the online wellness clinic, would also have the facility where people can blank out their faces. They don't need to be seen while they're speaking to therapists and getting the need that they help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the wellness clinic.
You can see we have for individuals, we have for couples, we are for children and teenagers. A lot of us are dealing with so much issues. I don't even want to go there. The issues that we are dealing with as adults as a result of unresolved childhood trauma. All of this, you can walk into wellness clinic and get help. 10,000 naira for basic, standard. You know, it's so easy. Like, I mean, if you are coming to my office, these are not the prices you are going to be paying to see me, right? So this is for everyone. So whether you are rich, whether you are poor, it's okay. And then there is organizational therapy. You can click on that as well. Book organizational therapy is so easy. So for organizations, like we said earlier, a lot of staff are dealing with issues and they are not able to give, 10 or 20% of their capacity. So individual in the organization can seek for help. The family members, the spouses of employees can also get help from the organization. Team members, whether the marketing team or operation team, they could also get help. And then all the staff members as well. All of these phases, menopause, all of these transition stages, we need therapy. Frigidity, feelings of helplessness, feelings of hopelessness, we need help. Generalized anxiety disorder, that's GAD, gambling addiction, grief, or the way we grieve in Africa is even a different ball game. So we really need help. Gender identity issues, sexual orientation issues, all of these issues, health, anxiety, infertility, intimacy issues, LGBTQ, life changes, lack of sexual desire, loss of interest or motivation, lack of sexual arousal, marital issues, panic attack, parenting phobia, post-breakup depression. A lot of people after breakup, they want to jump into third male and breed. You need help. Postnatal depression, premature ejaculation, procrastination, sex and sexuality, sexual orientation, addiction, premature social anxiety, all of these issues, trauma. So you can actually get help. And these things will not go away if you don't deal with them. Valentine depression, and so there are different issues, and then weight loss and whatever. So you see, everybody is accommodated. Thank you so much.
I usually go for my routine mental health check. As a matter of fact, I had mine last month. It's quite interesting what we are doing here today, which is democratizing access to mental health care in Nigeria through the Your Wellness Clinic app, as the case may be. And we're very, very excited about this, and especially the number of people it will reach by the time we've rolled out fully.
The last time I had my medical checkup was like 3 months ago. That was when I had the last medical checkup I did. Because I know it's very important for me to know my health status, and in case there will be any other things that might be coming which I'm not aware of. I think I need to do that.
I actually do medical checkup every 2 months because of the work I do, so I need to make sure that I'm fine and I'm physically fit. So it's very important for me to do my checkup every 2 months.
I don't think I have a particular reason, like explicitly. I mean, I have the opportunity to. My office, gives me, free medical checkup sometimes, but maybe on my part it's just me being lazy to do it, and maybe me thinking, oh yeah, I'm fine, like I'm healthy, I eat well, I exercise, and all of that. So I think my body is fine. So probably that's why I don't go for medical checkup regularly. I know that it's not good, and yeah, I should change. So you should probably get a regular medical checkup.
I really can't remember because I hardly fall sick, so it's been a very long time. But I'm this type that if I don't break down totally, I would not want to go.
The last time I had a medical checkup was in February.
We thank the Lord God Almighty for affording us this opportunity to bring this huge initiative to fruition. We give him all the glory. And then further thanks goes to the Executive Director of the Institute of Counselling in Nigeria, Dr. Tolulope Okoye-Gaire, and the Director, Dr. Kennedy Okoye-Gaire, for pushing through despite all odds. We thank the member of the board present, Dr. Mrs. Olufunsho Amosun, for the support here today. We do not take it for granted, ma. Thank you. And every member of the board in Essential, we thank you for your support. To the alumni executives, the regional coordinators, we say a big thank you. Members of the press present here today, we say thank you. To every participant who has made this event a memorable one, we say thank you very much. And finally, we thank all of you present here today for making time with us to make this event a success. Thank you one, thank you all. Your wellness clinic, regain, recover, renew. God bless you. Thank you.